Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Andy's Corner YouTube channel. This is Andy's Corner YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to be discussing what happens when men stop simping for women, when men stop approaching women. You know, average girls want child, average of these modern women want child, and the moment they hit the wall, they start expecting modern men to start approaching them, taking notice of them, but then they are not. Men stop simping, men stop approaching, men stop having eye contact. And I also notice that most of these modern women want to be in control, and if they feel so bad when men don't want to give them that opportunity. Anyway, majority of these modern men are ghosting them. After all, women have been ghosting men for centuries, for decades. I mean, now all of a sudden they want men, especially these older ones in their 30s and about. Anyway guys, that's what we'll be talking about in today's video. Remember, this is Andy's Corner YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't done so. We have a lot of viewers on this channel, but most of you watch my content without subscribing. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video. So guys, let's do this. I want to be vulnerable for a moment. I do a lot of that on this page. And I want to ask you guys something, single ladies. What do you do when you feel like you just are lacking emotional support? Let me be very specific here. I have a great friend system. I have a great support system in my friend group. I have family that's super supportive. But lately I come home some days, like usually it's after a really tough, long day at work. And I live alone, by the way. And I just feel so upset. I generally am used to being single. I'm generally very comfortable being single, and I've learned how to, enjoy my single experience. But what I struggle with the most is that lack of emotional support from somebody who unconditionally likes and loves you. Outside of platonic sense, outside of that, because please don't comment and say, oh, you need to love yourself and, friends make a big difference. Yes, they do, but those platonic bonds just cannot replace or supplement the love and affection that you can get from somebody who you are romantically interested in. Like, can we just establish that? But yeah, y'all, like some days I come home from work and it's just like, dang, it would be nice for someone to be there, for someone to want to know how was your day, and I could unload and maybe watch a movie together, have that comfort. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I feel like a lot of Black women don't actually express this feeling online. I mean, we're conditioned to be very resilient and very strong, and we're afraid of looking like pick-me's or like you need a man. Let's not get anything misconstrued here. Me expressing like vulnerable moments that I have of being single is not me crying for a man or crying for a relationship. I just want to know that I'm not alone in this feeling. But yeah, life be raw dogging me. Like it really do. And sometimes not having a partner, because that's the thing about it. When you're in a relationship, you should have a partner in somebody else, somebody to do this stuff with, somebody to share the load with. And when you're single, you got to do it alone. So yeah, I share a lot of my vulnerabilities about relationships and how I'm coping with a lot of different things on my page. Let me know in the comments, single ladies, how you deal with that feeling, if you ever felt that way. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening. Bye.
I just asked a guy out and it was the worst experience of my life. Oh my God. I saw all these TikToks and they were like, you know what? Girls need to make the first move. 86% of women who make the first move have success. I'm an incredibly anxious and socially awkward person, but I was like, you know what is the worst they can say? No? Nope, there's something worse. Let's make the scene. I was in Walmart and I saw this guy in the chip aisle and he had multiple bags of chips in his arms. And I was like, that is my man. Okay, you got this. I walk up to him and I'm like, hey, do you like the Talkie Waves? I love the original, but I haven't tried that version yet. And he gives me this big smile. I'm like, oh my God, this is so easy. Why haven't I done this sooner? And he's like, oh my God, you have to try these. And he hands me one of the bags. And I have no game. So I'm like, I'm just going to go for it. So I was like, I know this is really forward. And so I started to get really awkward. But I'm like, I know this is really forward. But would you like to go out sometime? His face drops. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to crawl into my skin. I'm like, is this how all men feel? Like, I am starting to sweat. And I notice he's not looking at me, like he's looking past me and his face is just like mortified. I turn around, there's a girl, and she is glaring at me. Oh. She looks at me and she goes, don't you want to date a guy your own age? Sorry, I have father issues, I guess. I mean, I'm in my 20s and he looked like he was in his 30s or 40s. And before people come at me, I couldn't see his ring because it was hidden by the various bags of chips. I'm the worst person when it comes to confrontation, so I didn't know what to say. I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry, here's some hot chip. And I handed her the bag that her husband gave me, and I have never walked out of a Walmart as fast as I have that day. I should also mention that as I was walking away, she said, you seem like one of those girls that would just love to flirt with married men, huh? And she said it so loud that 10 people turned around and her husband was like, Kathy, stop. So yeah, ask that guy out. What's the worst that could happen? You're called a homewrecker in front of people at Walmart?
Yeah. You see most of these women complaining that men are ghosting them while in the relationship, blah 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 and all that. But I feel this is equivalent of a woman ghosting that man during the talking stage. And I also feel sometimes ghosting is the best thing if you know it's not going anywhere. I mean, if you know that relationship is not going anywhere, it's not getting to the permanent side, and you're just wasting your time there, being there, talking. Yeah, ghosting is much more easier and better than drama. It's done. And for the ladies out there, I mean modern women, westernized women, have you ever thought that a man can get tired of you or being used by you? Ghosting you ladies is just letting you know that he had enough of you. He's tired of you. Because I feel it's very, very impossible to talk things out with a woman. Ghosting her is logical, and the best thing to do when you want nothing more to do with her is just to ghost her. Let her go. After all, at some point, these girls probably ghosted other guys for the guys they want, for the shots they want, only for it to eventually happen to them. What goes around comes around. That is a full cycle. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. Do you think you ever ghost a woman, or do you think you prefer walking away? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think ghosting is the best response given to a woman, especially this westernized woman? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you are watching this video, it means you are enjoying this kind of content. Don't click out without subscribing. Don't click out without liking this video.
The hot, successful, really driven women are in their single girl era right now.
And the most frustrating part about this is that they don't understand that us being single is a choice, because they are not putting in the same amount of work to be high vibrational people. Us beautiful, hot, successful women are hot, successful, and beautiful because we work on ourselves. We don't just go to work to make money. We also work on our mindset. We work on our spirituality. We work on our physical health. We work on our physical fitness. Like, we are going above and beyond to check off all the boxes for ourselves so that we can be the best version of ourselves. Meanwhile, men are only focused on making money, so they automatically think they're in the top percentage of men who are desired when they have money, and they don't understand that having money is just simply not enough anymore, because a high vibrational woman wants to be with a high vibrational man. That means a man who is spiritually in tune with himself, mentally stable, emotionally intelligent, and physically active. They don't check off those 4 boxes. They just make money, they get their finances in order, and they say, all right, I'm a man, I'm ready for my dream woman. And they find this woman that's high vibrational, that's hot, that's successful, and they say, yes, I want you. But they never stop to ask themselves, are they going to be offering her the same type of vibration, the same type of energy that she's going to be giving him? No, they don't ask themselves that. And if they did ask themselves that, they would quickly realize the answer is no, because they're not capable of it. They don't actually understand how to pour into somebody else. They understand how to take what somebody else is pouring into them. They don't understand how to reciprocate that. And that's why a lot of women who are hot and successful and spiritually in tune with themselves are staying single, because why would we want to pour into an empty vessel? They genuinely think that just because they recognize you for your power and your vibration and how great you make them feel, that that's enough for you. They think that by them saying, oh, you're such a beautiful woman, oh, you're so amazing, oh, you make me so happy, that that's enough for you. But it's It's like, no, I already know all these things. You're just telling me stuff that I already know. What would make me really happy is if you pour into me the same way I pour into you. You see me the same way I see you. You reassure me the way I reassure you. That's what it means to have an actual real spiritual connection. They don't understand that. Their connections are still one-dimensional, which is I provide the finances, you do everything else. And that's why we're opting out. That's why we're choosing to stay single.
I'ma say this, and I mean what I say. Any man that comes into your life and does not have the intentions on helping you is going to be your biggest downfall. If a man is trying to mess with you, he's coming into your life, he's trying to deal with you, he's trying to sleep with you, he needs to come with something, because a lot of these men try to confuse you and convince you that you need to have some value to sit at his table as if he's not pursuing you. I've dealt with men, and I'm pretty sure other women have dealt with men who come into your life and try to tell you, oh, you don't have this together, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. And sometimes a lot of these men will have certain resources, or they will have certain things that could assist you. And instead of actually stepping in and assisting you, not necessarily financially, but just with some type of advice sometimes, or even just other resources, instead of offering you those things, or instead of giving you those things, they're too busy trying to downplay you or talk down on you or keep you from those resources. A lot of men just want to be above you at all times, so they don't even want to assist you or see you grow, because they don't ever want to feel like they're beneath you, and they don't ever want to feel like you're doing better than them because they're in competition with you. Get away from those types of men. I watched a whole video about a young lady was basically talking about a dude that she dealt with, and he was beating her down, telling her about how she didn't have a certain credit score, how she didn't have a certain amount of money in her account. And it's like, as the man that I'm dealing with, if you feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or even if you love me enough, and I'm not saying you have to leech off no man, but any man that actually loves you and wants to deal with you and actually cares about you, if you're not where you should be, or you don't have a certain amount of money, he's not going to beat you down about it. If anything, he's going to give you that amount. For real, for real. If anything, he's going to teach you how to build your credit score. If anything, he's going to teach you how to get to that car or that home or that job or that career that you want. He is going to be an aid to getting you where you need to be, because he's a man and he leads. Does he not? A lot of women also like to piggyback off that and tell you, oh, you need to already come prepared and all this other stuff. But these are also the same women who are either single or typically end up with a man who's leeching off them. Let's state some facts. Again, if you're dealing with a man who beats you down or does not make you feel better or does not help you, instead of beating you down, like he has something to say about every area of your life but does not want to assist you in those areas, you need to get rid of that man, because that man is not the man for you. That man is not your man. Not saying he belongs to another woman, but he damn sure don't belong to you.
Men have to feel they can't afford to lose you in order to keep you.
I used to think this way, and now I realize that's total bullshit. A man can have a woman that's out of his league and still cheat on her, still look for validation from the next woman, because inside he is not whole. It is not about you. It is about him. Stop looking at yourself and asking yourself why he is a piece of shit. Looking at yourself in the mirror. It has nothing to do with you, babe. You can get the boob job. You can do the makeup. You can get your hair down to your ass. It does not matter. It does not matter how beautiful, how well-spoken, how intelligent, how financially savvy, how funny, how fucking thick the ass is. It does not matter. It does not matter. It matters if he is a healed man, if he's a true man, if he honestly is looking for a mother to baby him, and he's always looking for, oh, I need more out of you, babe. I need you to cook. I need you to clean. I need support. I need peace. I need this. I need this. I need this. If he's always looking for need from you, he is a baby who's looking for a mother in you. Now, if he treats you like you are the baby, loving you, supporting you, trying to make your dreams come true, that is a man. A man wants to be of service to you. And the baby is always going to be looking for a mother in every woman. He will never feel good enough in his own self. He's looking for validation from everyone. So babe, It doesn't matter if you're the baddest, most beautiful woman that he's ever seen in his life. If he's not at peace with himself, he will turn your life into hell. Oh, and baby, I'm not done. If he sees you as a pawn, a thing to put his you-know-what in, he does not see you as a human being. You're just the flavor of the week. Oh, I like vanilla on Monday. I like peanut butter on Tuesday. I like chocolate on Wednesday. It does not matter what you have inside if he's a womanizer. If he does not respect women, it does not matter how long you make him wait or how much you don't make him wait. He's not going to respect you. He's not going to see you as a thing of value, a person, a being, an entity. He sees you as something to pleasure him. So it does not matter, again, how bad and beautiful and perfect and spectacular you are if he's a broken man. So stop looking at how ugly he is or how happy he should be to be with you because you know you're out of his league, so you think he's going to treat you right. How many girls you know get cheated on by ugly niggas? How many women do you know are out here getting cheated on by a toad? So let me ask you this. Would you rather be cheated on by a toad or a man that at least you can have sex with and be attracted to? Stop selling yourself short and stop looking at your mirror to define your value. That has nothing to do with it, babe. Pay more attention to who he is. Take your time, do your research, read between the lines. Don't sell yourself short, and know that your value has nothing to do with your looks. In this dating world, we are dealing with men who see you as an extension of themselves. They see you as things, baby. And until you have a good, God-fearing man who truly sees women as the beautiful blessings that we are and values us fully, don't waste your time.
It's so funny seeing women rant and complain, vent online about men, vent online about when ghosting them and all that, because most times I feel or I see most of them choosing bear over an average man. Because the last time I checked, men did you nothing wrong. Men did you no wrong and they owe you nothing. For me, that sounds as zero accountability. The ladies are not holding themselves accountable. They want to push blame on the men. They want to cast blame on other people. They have this zero accountability. They are not accountable for their actions. And I feel a lot of all these girlies talking about, they are talking on the internet ranting. Men have been chasing them for months and they are choosing shots. They are choosing Tyrone. Hold on the line. Hold on the line. Men, get your passports, go overseas. Because trust me, these women are not worth it. They are not worth it at all. They are not worth your money, your time, and your affection. Remember, these women are talking about shot ghosting them. Non-select short men aren't in this equation. They are not selecting the average man. They only possibly be in this equation to be used for resources. Like they want to use the men for resources, and when that becomes the case, they try to ghost men. So Western women, ladies, modern women, if you ever feel ghosted by any guy or ever feel rejected by any guy, bear in mind that ghosting is just a fancy way of saying you are not worth it. You are being abandoned. It's a form of being psychologically wounded. It hurts. I know it hurts you ladies because they are led by their feeling. You ladies are led by your feeling, and I don't see men on the internet whining about being ghosted and all that. Anyway guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this YouTube channel and this corner YouTube channel. Keep the ministry moving. I will come your way again on my next upload. For now, see you guys.